Good evening, you guys. Today's video is going to about spend the night with me. With actually, maybe not spend the night with me. It's going to be a nighttime routine. Not every night is the same. Some nights it's easier to get done than other night. Today was just one of those okay nights. Usually when I begin my night, I start to feed my son because I like to feed him before bed. If you see that I keep looking and behind me, it's because I was making sure that the camera could see me, because sometimes I would film and I think I'm recording, I'm not recording, or the camera is not even seeing what I'm doing. So I was just making sure that I was in a good position. Currently tonight I'm giving him oatmeal with carrot on the side because he's the kind of baby, if you're feeding him anything, he likes to have some oatmeal on the side just to excite him a little bit. I kind of trick him, giving him healthy food but with a little bit of sweetener just to keep him happy. That's what I usually do every night. It is about 6:30. Sometimes I start my nighttime routine 6:30. Sometimes I start at 8:30. If it's like super fussy, start like 4:30. He starts to cry or being fussy relentlessly, I start my routine at 6:30. If he has a good day, I try to keep him awake till 8 o'clock. But by 9 p.m. I try to put him to sleep because I don't want him to stay up all night. I try to have a routine with him, you know. Yeah, so basically he was watching football as I was feeding him. So it was one of those days that he was fighting me as I was trying to feed him. Usually when I try to feed him, he is not super happy at all. Yeah, so I was feeding him. So after that I was done, I went to get him some juice. He doesn't like drinking water really. I'm not sure why that is. I would feed him water, but he's not really into water that much. I don't know why. So I try to give something to wash it down, meaning like to, I don't know what that means, but how to explain it, but y'all get it. Google what that means, wash it down, when I give him water for or juice. Yeah, so that's me rinsing off my cup. One of the strange things that I do, even if a cup is clean, before I put things in it, I still rinse it off. I've been doing that my entire life until someone told me that's a little bit strange to him. If you remove the cup out of the dishwasher, why do you have to rinse it? It's just something that I happened to do since I was a little girl. It's just one of those habits. We all have strange things that we do. So he was patiently waiting actually. He was playing with his high chair because usually when I leave him while I go do something in the high chair, he starts to scream. Today was one of those good days where he wasn't as fussy. So I give him his cup, his blue cup. You see how excited he was to drink it? I was very happy that he was drinking it. If you wonder what I'm doing right now, I am talking to someone, not on the phone, but there's someone next to me. Y'all, so y'all will think I'm just talking to myself. I'm not. Yeah. So as soon as I give him a bath, you guys, feed him, you guys, I always give him a bath. I don't give him a bath every single night, but most night I do. I would say 9 out of 10 I give him a bath. Some night I am super exhausted. I don't get a chance to give him a bath, but I always make sure to change his diaper, give him a, what do you call this? A pad? Not a bath. It's called when you wet your rag and then you just wipe their body. I just give him those kind of a bird bath, I guess it's called. I try to give him one before putting him to sleep if I can't give him a full bath. And I wash his hair every time. He has so much hair, you guys. I really have to get in there to wash his hair. Otherwise, he walk around and his hair look funny. I don't like when his hair is all over the place. So that's why it's good to give him a bath most night. And he does not like his hair being touched, you guys. He will be so mad at me by the end of this video. He likes getting in the bath. He does not like getting out of the bath. And he does not like his hair being combed. But I try to comb his hair, because if I don't, he gets his hair gets super tangled and he don't look clean or healthy. So that's why it's good to always comb his hair. So I'm just rinsing off the shampoo. That is pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing else that I'm doing that's out of the ordinary. I am just rinsing off his hair and like rinsing off his body. As you could see, I'm trying to give him a bath. He's just trying to play with everything. So if you wonder what that is, this is an Aveeno conditioner. Y'all know what a conditioner is. So before I detangle his hair, I like to give him a full conditioning, because when I do that, it helps me comb his hair, because like I said, he has a lot of hair. He doesn't like that very much. He's about to get super mad at me. I am pretty gentle, you guys. I promise you guys that. He just doesn't like his hair getting combed. I'm very gentle. The point how you comb a child hair, you start from the end and then you go to the roots. For black people, that's how you start. And then after it's super calm and detangle, and then you could go from roots to ends. But you want to start at the tip first. Make sure the knot and it's detangle, and then you gradually go to the middle and then to the roots. After everything, the outer layer portion is combed down, then you go from roots to the end, roots to the end. See, I start from the end and then go to the middle when it's fully uncombed, detangle, and then I go from the roots to the bottom. Watch this. And then I did do the other part of camera because I didn't think it was necessary to show, because it's pretty redundant. See, he does not like this at all. When I'm trying to put water in his hair, he's trying to move and everything, because I want to make sure that all the conditioner is out, so that his hair won't be like have ball conditioning pieces. I do not like that very much. And one thing that he does when we're giving him bath, he likes to throw the toys in the bathtub to the floor. I don't know why he does that, but he just does. As you could see that? That's very entertaining to him. I don't know. I expect him to play with the toys, but he throws them away. That is what he does. Yep. After I was done with his bath, I basically went to his room and then wipe him, put him down, and then change him. He doesn't like going on the changing table. I was literally fighting to put him down, but he did not want that at all. But I had to. And I put lotion on him. I try to lotionize him every night, honestly, while I have a baby talk with him, ask him about his day and whatnot. He likes it. So putting like long sleeve on him, after I give him a bath, I like to put all long sleeve on him because he will be cold. So I don't want him to get cold, so I just put some lotion on him. And I was patting his back because he was coughing relentlessly. I don't know what was going on. So yeah. And I'm putting his shirt on him again. It's pretty self-explanatory. So after I was done, I grabbed his bottle. I like to bond with him a little bit before I put him in the crib. We just talk a little bit. I rock him. I know he's not gonna go to sleep by me doing this alone to him, because it's the kind of baby he don't like to be rocked to go to sleep. When he was a newborn, he used to like it. Now that he is 14 months old, he does not like that at all. I was just trying to be cute and whatnot, bonding with him. But in a little bit, he's gonna try to fight me. He wants to go do stuff. He's the kind of baby where he likes being on the floor and exploring things. He doesn't like being held. He doesn't like being coddled. He does not like this at all. It breaks my heart. But one thing I do with my relationship with my son is that I kind of read his cue. If he wants to be picked up, I pick him up. If he does not want to be picked up, I don't pick him up. I don't try to force him to do things with me. If he doesn't want to do it, it's called healthy boundary with your children. Even though he's 14 months old, I still practice that with him. I make sure to go based on what he wants me to do with him. Not because mom wants to pick him up and I go ahead and pick him up. I don't do that. We don't do that. And he was looking in my eyes, by the way, right now. If you're wondering what I'm doing, he was smiling at me. I feel like he was trying to tell me something, but because he doesn't talk, I'm not sure what he was trying to do. But you see that? He was grabbing my face, my ears. He wanted to play with me, so I was just like, you know what? If he wants to play with me, I'll play with him. If he doesn't want to, I'll let him play with his toys. Yeah, he was touching my face, turning my face around, trying to grab my ears, my nose. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. He smells so good because he had a good bath. Yep. And after a little bit, you'll see he's gonna be like, you know what, mom, put me down. Let me go explore things. I don't wanna play with you no more. I'm bored. So at this moment, he's gonna be like, put me down, mommy. So we went to the living room. We were like just standing. I was about to make dinner. So we went to the living room, just hanging out. He was watching football as I was like standing with him. I was having a conversation with him to be like, what next? What next can we do? Next, we were thinking and whatnot. So I'm gonna go put him down a little bit and start my dinner. And that's the good thing, by the way, with using conditioner for his hair. After his hair is conditioning wash, his curls are so defined. That's my number one thing that I like after you comb his hair. He is very moisturized, very well defined, his curls. So I went and put him down because my head was getting tired. And I put him down and went to the living room to start making my dinner. And again, I'm talking to someone. I'm not talking by myself, y'all. Because I know someone in the comment gonna be like, who is she talking to? I'm talking to someone. So I was going to the kitchen. There he was, following me to the kitchen. And then he stopped to play under the chair. I'm not sure why. For tonight's dinner, y'all, I'm just gonna have steak. I was gonna have mashed potato, broccoli, corn. I was so tired, y'all. I just made the steak, drank some lemonade, and went to bed, y'all. Honestly, it failed me. I was at first like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be full if I just have the steak only. But it's a big piece, as you can see. And I don't know who needs to hear this. Rinse your meat with hot water before cooking it. Once again, I don't know who needs to hear this. Do not put your meat in the pan right after you remove it from the plastic. Rinse it out first with hot water, people. It's pretty gross if you don't. Anywho, so I did put my oil in my pan and I was waiting for it to warm up before putting it. That's when I realized it was way too hot to put the steak in there. Like, my stove will turn into a hot mess in about like 2 minutes. It was like a whole mess. So I was just like, okay, that was a bad idea. So I did remove it from the burning section and put it on the other one, just so that the oil could cool down a little bit, which it did. You see how my stove got a lot of oil? Because my oil was a little bit too hot. Do not put your meat in your pan if the oil is too hot. I've learned that night. And by the way, if you wonder what I just put in there, it's adobo, and I put cayenne pepper. By the way, I go hard on my seasoning. I cannot eat steak if it's not well seasoned. Yep. I put a lot of seasoning in there, y'all. Don't come for me. It's not salty. I did put a lot. Yep, more stuff we're putting. For some reason, I'm forgetting the leaves that I'm putting in my meat. I don't know how I forgot what those names. And I'm putting, this is a lemon pepper, by the way, I put in there. Yep, dash. Here we go. I should have showed you guys better what I'm putting for my seasoning. But I was so afraid to not get burned, so I didn't go close to my pan. And by the way, this is garlic powder. This is obey. I like to put obey on any kind of meat that I cook. I know it says for seafood only, but I put it on there, any kind of meat. Doesn't matter, it's chicken, it's turkey, I put obey in there. I just like the flavor of it. And I think I put everything now. For seasoning, I'm just gonna, putting pepper, of course. We can't forget pepper. I know a lot of people, how they cook their food in salt and pepper. For me, I go the extra mile. I put every single seasoning in my food. That's just personal preference. So now we're turning our steak because I have one side that was cooked. If you wonder how I like my steak, I like it well done. Some people like medium well, whatnot. For me, I want my steak to have no blood coming out of it. And if you wonder why I didn't show you when I first put it in my bed, it's because I forgot to hit record. That's why I keep looking at the camera. If you wonder why is she doing that, because sometimes I be forgetting to do the basic thing. And it was very hard, by the way, y'all, cutting the steak. I was struggling. I was just eating, enjoying my meal. Y'all, it tastes so good. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes so good. That's me burning myself right there. Yep. Ugh. Yuck. I burned myself. And that piece was too hard for me to chew, so I had to cut it in one more piece because I didn't want to get choked in my steak. Imagine dying from eating a steak because you choke in it. You choke in it. That is so stupid. So I had to be short to cut it in smaller pieces. And why I was looking behind, because my son was playing with my chair, if you're wondering. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to tell y'all. I guess I was saying, ooh, it is very yummy. Because I cut the audio out for that one. Yep, I was really enjoying my steak, y'all. It is so good. No cap. So good. And what I was drinking, that is lemonade, by the way, y'all. Tastes so good too. I love lemonade. And I did eat all my food. After that I was done, I was putting my son to sleep. By the way, you guys, my son doesn't like a swaddler, but he likes being snuggle and big blanket at nighttime. Like, I don't put it over his face, I put it around him. It's kind of like a sense of security to tuck him in. He likes that. If I don't put that stupid blanket in there for him to go to bed and a pillow, you best believe he'll wake up every hour or so. So that's the reason why I did that. If you're wondering why is she putting a big blanket in his crib, it's because he likes to be snuggle at nighttime. And because he likes it, I do it to him so that I could have a very good night's sleep. Otherwise, I'll be up every hour. We don't want that, do we? No, I don't think so. And I turn off his light and I say good night, put his little sound machine there. And he likes to listen to 1970s music. I don't know why. I put his music in and I say bye-bye to him. If you guys would like to see more of this kind of video, by the way, y'all let me know. And I'll do it the best that I could to show you guys how we spend all night, or morning, at the end of my life. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on what you guys would like to see from me next. Good night, you guys, and I love you all. Bye now.